Mount Rushmore. Try to limit to 4. The Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
Dang. Should we do it?
Let's
do
do
it.
Let's do it. Samoa Joe, S tier.
S tier.
For his time alone in TNA.
Oh, this is holy shit. These are the top of the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go for it.
Well, in WWE, he wasn't that good, but
Yeah.
I'm still going to put him at an A because he was fantastic. Roddy Piper. It's S tier, man. That dude was fantastic.
He was gold on the mic.
Eddie Guerrero, GOAT.
Goat.
AJ Styles, S tier.
S tier.
He's never main event WrestleMania. This dude has. Andre the Giant.
Goat?
I'd say GOAT. I wasn't born around the time when this dude was wrestling, but this dude did so much for wrestling, it's not even funny.
I'm just going by GOAT because I remember in the first SmackDown for his Raw, that fool had an OPS rating.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this guy must be good. I never
This
seen
dude
him.
has to be, man. He
Yeah.
had his own cool entrance. What do you mean?
And where were he?
Kurt Angle is a GOAT. GOAT.
He won the Olympics with
He
a
won
broken
Olymp-
freaking neck.
Broken freaking neck, man. Samoa Joe.
Who's this?
Was Bam Bam Bigelow, man.
Oh.
He main evented WrestleMania against a football star. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. Batista, S
S.
tier. Probably above AJ. He main evented WrestleMania. Well, Big Show,
B?
A tier.
A?
Big Show did so much. Big John Studd is a B tier.
Hacksaw?
This one never. Big John Studd.
Oh.
I don't think he main evented against Andre the Giant, but they had a WrestleMania match. King Booker, B tier. Braun Strowman. Let me create a whole nother tier for him.
Where's he going, bro?
Where's Booker T?
Right there, you put him at B.
Oh, okay. I swapped these. No wonder. I was like, what the heck happened? Let's see. Add a row below. Okay. And let's choose pink or something.
Where we going here?
Let's go. C. And then let's add another. Why did the color change?
Weird.
Oh, I know. Let's go green there. Let's add another one.
Oh, I have another one after this one. My next tier list, something Dragon Ball related. You think we can find something there?
Probably. Hell yeah. It'd be dope. I'm at a party I don't want to be at. D and below. I'm yeah. Below. Because I ain't trying to create a whole different row and shit. Braun Strowman. Bray Wyatt is a solid B. Bret Hart is a GOAT.
Go.
Oh, probably. Imagine if these three were to have a match at one point.
Man.
Like these two against each other, or Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart, that would have been dope. Let's see. I'd probably put Andre at the top of this. This is Bruno San Martino.
Mount Rushmore?
I'm thinking Mount Rushmore, but because I didn't watch him, he is like a big part of wrestling, of WWE being successful.
He's the one that has like a 10-year reign, right?
8-year reign and then a 3-year reign. I'm gonna put him at GOAT because I didn't know him that much. British Bulldog, probably a C. I guess I don't know. John Cena definitely not.
Mount Rushmore.
He has to be. He has to be. Cesaro in WWE is so underutilized.
Yeah.
He is, in my opinion, an A tier, but he hasn't won a world title, so I'm moving down to B.
Okay.
Maybe even C, just because he hasn't won a world title.
Yeah, probably C.
Let's put him at the top of C. He's just so good. Chris Jericho, I'd say an A.
Goat. I'd say goat.
I'd say A, man, because maybe an S. I'll put him at S.
Yeah, that's fair.
S is probably above AJ.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Daniel Bryan, GOAT. S. S. More of an F. Because he did main event twice. But he's a good wrestler and all. He can talk and all. But he on the level of being like Kurt Angle, freaking Eddie Guerrero. I mean, he is like on the level of these people right here, actually. So I'd say probably GOAT at the very end of GOAT.
Okay.
Like, imagine if you were to have a match against Eddie or Brett or Kurt. That would have been fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose, probably a B. Just because of the whole Shield run, you know? Your Dusty Rhodes, America. Probably say S. Everybody loves Dusty. I never really watched any of his matches though. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. We'd have to get into like a group and sit down and watch all the matches and stuff, like older ones. Finn Balor's a solid A. He won the title, but right now he's actually getting a nice push. So we'll see what happens. Goldust, man. Goldust has to be S, man. Goat because he said he'd get implants.
Oh my god.
If he was given the right money, he'd get implants for the character.
Oh my
that alone is a goat. Is this Greg Valentine? I never really knew him, so I ain't gonna put him. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Where's he going, bro?
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
S tier.
I got my name from him, so I'm gonna go A tier. Hulk Hogan, probably Mount Rushmore for now. He's the honky tonk man. A B. Jake the Snake Roberts, a B as well. Jeff Hardy, S or GOAT? He never made an event at WrestleMania, so I'm gonna put him at S, probably in front of Chris Jericho, maybe behind Chris Jericho. I'm not trying to be biased.
Yeah.
Because Chris Jericho did do a lot more than Jeff.
Yeah.
But Jeff is just more fun to watch. But Jeff did win the title more times than AJ.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler, I never watched his matches, but the puppies.
The puppies, JR.
Jim Neidhart. Jim Neidhart, he was a good tag team wrestler. I'll put him at C with British Bulldog. He was a Hart Foundation with Bret Hart. And even Owen Hart at one point. Junkyard Dog, I never watched his matches, so I'm going to just put him down here. Kane is a S. So good. Kevin Owens, probably a solid
B.
Yeah, bro, Honky Tonk never won the world title. Actually, they never won the world title in WWE. They never did. Can you believe it? King Kong Bundy, I never really cared for him. Kofi Kingston, put him in a solid A. He has one of the longest tag team. I think he has the longest, like the most accumulated tag team reigns. But Brock Lesnar, I'd say he's probably one of the GOATs, man. He be having some good ass matches.
Yeah.
Whenever he's like motivated. Most times he's just like doesn't care and shit.
Yeah, actually you're right.
He's still really good.
He's OP. He's been OP since the early 2000s.
I can't see this. I think this is The Rock.
No, it's The Rock. The Rock's down there.
Where?
Right there. Oh, that's Mankind.
Oh, that's Mankind. GOAT.
GOAT.
He's like the Jeff Hardy of that generation, you know?
Yeah.
I'd say GOAT at the very end of GOAT. Just move Goldust down to A. That character, Goldust's character lasted so long. You know? It's ridiculous. It should never have lasted that long, and it did, and it was successful each time. Mark Henry.
8?
Somebody go and get their ass 8. Somebody go and get that weird. Let's put him above Kevin Owens. No, Kevin Owens is one more than him. This is fine right here, I guess. Mark Henry after Dean. Oh, yeah!
Hardy 8?
Now, Hardy's a solid B. Maybe it's top B. He never really had a real world title.
Yeah, that's true.
The ECW title don't count. Ted DiBiase. He was cool. I remember watching some of his stuff, but I never really cared for him because he was cocky bastard, you know. Who's this? Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio, I'm put him at GOAT. He's one of the beloved people. At the end of GOAT.
Who's that?
Kevin Nash. Get the fuck out of here.
Is that Randy?
Randy Orton. I'd probably say top S tier.
I'd say GOAT.
I'd say GOAT. I'm going to go along with GOAT. Put him above Kurt. He's a 13-time world champion. Or 12-time. I can't remember how many.
And he still looks so young.
Owen Hart S. Probably top of S. Everybody love him. It's tragic what happened to him, man. It's ridiculous. He should have never been up there. This isn't Among Us. You gonna have my balls among your lips,
Damn.
Dylan? Nah, I'm joking. What's up, man? No, because you streamed and it said Among Us. And when I opened it, it was Call of Duty. Hey, but we got to run some Apex. I be whooping on Johnny. Hell no, Johnny be carrying. I ain't gonna cap. Mr. Perfect. A solid A. Yeah.
I watched only a bit of him.
It's from above Honky Tonk, man. Say less. Say, dude, Glass new meta, dude. CM Punk,
Goat.
an S.
S.
S. Top of S, probably. A. Yeah, S, I guess. He'd be S, maybe a bit behind Kane.
Yeah.
Just a Dusty back here. Everybody else did more than he did, TBH, though he held the title for a long time. So it's all good. Rick Rude, I never really watched him, so I'm put it there. Razor Ramon was cool. I'll put him at C as well. Hey, bro, you gotta get Cold War so you can run some zombies. Ain't that game like 1,000 gigabytes, man? Roman Reigns, I'll put him at C. Like I said, I never cared for him. Even before people were saying that he was pushed down the throats of people, man, I never really cared for him. Ric Flair, go. Woo! Not if I got it. Who's this? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. A tier. His match against Randy Savage, WrestleMania 3. Have you seen it? Top tier, man. The Rock, probably Mount Rushmore. Seth Rogen is a A. High A. Rob Van Dam.
Goat.
Put him right after Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. One of a kind, dude.
He's one of a kind, man. Randy Savage, goat. Oh, yeah. The Macho King, Randy Savage. Then the handshake, the electric. So good. Sheamus was pretty cool, man, but his run as the Bar with Cesaro was like top tier, man.
We don't just really set the bar. We don't.
I'm gonna put him at the top of B because he actually won the world title multiple times. And let's do this. Bray up here. Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose. Mark Henry. That's about it. Didn't Mark Henry have the ECW title as well?
He did, I think.
Iron Sheik, his tweets alone.
His tweets alone.
Psycho Sid, have you seen that clip, right?
Which one?
Where he broke his fucking leg?
I don't remember that.
Oh, gosh, man, it's crazy. I remember I was running through all the pay-per-views from 1997 till now, and that was in WCW. I was running the WWE pay-per-views. And his match against Undertaker was complete dog shit. So I'm going to put him here. I forgot this is his name. The Sergeant Slaughter. I remember I was getting hype every time he returned. I don't know why.
The Sarge.
I thought I wouldn't have to create a whole nother.
Dang, that's so good.
I'm about to add like 6 rows and then put him at the very bottom.
Nice.
Good.
Good tier.
I ain't even gonna put anything on here. I'm just going boom, boom, boom.
There you go.
Shit. The Miz is right
there.
There
we go.
Right there.
Undertaker, top 4.
Easily Mount Rushmore. Undertaker. How you gonna put the Miz next to Undertaker? Get this mother. How can I delete him from the list? That's just man. It pisses me off. Delete. It's insulting. Like if I was Undertaker, I'd ask him to take this list down. Triple H, overrated. D and below. I never cared for him.
I mean, I liked him. For me, I would say B+.
He's definitely, for his career wise, he's a GOAT.
Yeah, he is.
Just because of his career. But that motherfucker married into that career. That's a bitch move, man. Like, that's I mean, he was smart about it, but like, he didn't earn all that shit. He was just the son-in-law. But I have to rate him without bias, except for this motherfucker. Ultimate Warrior.
GOAT?
Yeah, his matches were shit, but for the fans fucking bought it.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Ooh. I would say probably Mount Rushmore. He's in my top 4 of all time.
Yeah, he's pretty OP.
I think I'm cute. No, and I know this is gonna be hard up here for, because there's this guy right here, and we have to take somebody out, But Edge, GOAT, definitely GOAT. So I'd probably put him above Kurt, maybe above Randy.
Let
me wait till they. right, so Stone Cold Steve Austin is definitely
Top
Mount
4.
Rushmore. Definitely. JBL is a wrestling god.
I think he's go. I fucking hate the shit out of him.
He was a good ass heel. I ain't gonna cap him and these motherfuckers from 2003 to freaking 2007, 8,
Yeah.
maybe even 9. You fucking hated him.
Yeah.
Yokozuna was probably now who we gonna move down is the question.
Okay, so
What we can do is this. Undertaker's, of course, because he's been there for so long. He was respected by everyone, literally. Hulk Hogan, because of him, wrestling became popular.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, because he's the face of it now, or he was.
When you think of wrestling,
and he's the longest face of wrestling. So he was from 2005 till 2019.
Mm-hmm.
That's 14 years that he was on top, you know?
Yeah, when you think of wrestling, it's this guy right here, right now.
And for the 4th slot, I'd say we pair these two together, because without them, the Attitude Era would not have been as big. They were the Attitude Era. The Rock and Stone Cold, they're inseparable. They wrestled 3 times at WrestleMania. So I'd say we pair them together, and they're in the top 4 for the 4th slot.
Yeah, I think that works. It works because it says try to limit to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we can make an exception for that.
We can make an exception, because without them, wrestling wouldn't have been as such. This is the greatest superstar of all time, and he's the greatest talker of all time, in my opinion. John Cena's the greatest freaking improvement of all time. Hulk Hogan is just the greatest showman, practically. Undertaker's just the greatest character, greatest gimmick. And everybody else is just like,
I like this list.
That's a good list. It's good. Saving that one. What is presentation of? I hate how the fuck they added this stupid son of a bitch.
I know.
Like what is this? Look at this. You have all these wrestlers, and then you got Miz.
For real, I like how the worst list was probably B. They had their bottom tier as B, but he's still on there.
So horrible, man. I do not like Miz, man. He should never been. What was it, Dragon Ball now?
Dragon Ball. Let's see what we can find.
Let's see what a Dragon Ball.
How do I say it?
Walk the dragon. Yeah, hope to know. But damn, nah.